The film begins with Cole, who has gained immense popularity and millions of followers thanks to his YouTube channel, Escape from Real Life. He is an internet sensation who keeps his followers engaged and entertained by constantly sharing live videos and interesting and bold pictures and videos. On the occasion of his channel's 10th anniversary, he presents a compilation of all the memorable moments he has experienced over the years, from skydiving to a trip to Naples and even being buried alive. Last August, Cole asked his fans to vote for his next destination, and Moscow of Russia emerged as the winner. Currently, Cole is traveling to Moscow with his companions Dash, Samantha, Thomas, and his girlfriend Erin. True to his style, Cole is eager to give his followers something unique, but this time even he is not sure what is in store for them, as the entire trip has been planned by Dash as a surprise. After the live broadcast, Cole asks his friends about their plans for Russia, then reveals that they have been invited by a rich friend of his, Alexei Koslov, who is a big fan of Cole's and wants to show them the whole city. According to Dash, Alexei doesn't mind lavishing money on his friends. Cole is not happy about this, however, and asks about their next video. Cole is disappointed when Dash tells him that Alexei has planned for them to participate in an escape room game. In this game, a few people are locked in a room and must solve puzzles to escape. Cole dismisses the idea and reminds Dash that they have played escape rooms many times before. Dash then explains that this particular escape room is not like any of the escape rooms they have seen before, as it is designed specifically for them and can only be entered by invitation. As Dash begins to worry and tries to justify himself, Alexei stops his drama and jokingly says he was just joking. Dash then introduces Alexei to his friends, his girlfriend Victoria and personal assistants Sergei and guard Fidley. Alexei greets them outside the airport. After showing them their luxurious hotel room, he takes them to a private club. Despite appearing ordinary from the outside, the club is lively and vibrant inside. A woman named Nina sits with them at their table, and kisses Victoria before romancing Dash. Cole and Erin are on the dance floor, and the group enjoys drinks and music. As Cole gives his followers a glimpse of the club, some Russian gangsters begin to harass Erin at the bar, causing Cole to intervene and a fierce fight breaks out between the two. Alexei tries to intervene, but when the conversation breaks down, he brandishes a knife and threatens one of the gangsters. In response, the other gangster pulls out a gun and forces Alexei to surrender. Just as he is about to shoot them, the club's bouncers arrive and drive the attackers away. Despite the gangsters' threats to return, Alexei leads the group back to the hotel for their safety. Erin is shocked by the incident, while Cole wonders if Alexei recorded anything of the altercation. When Erin and his friends check on him, Cole realizes his insensitivity and apologizes. Erin wonders if Cole was more concerned about him or how many people were watching him while he was being harassed. The next day, Erin decides to spend some time alone with Cole. They ask Sergei to drop them off at Red Square, but Sergei tells them that he has been ordered to stay with them at all times. However, when Cole insists, Sergei lets them wander alone. Sergei gives them a wad of local currency. After walking around the city, they go to a restaurant for lunch. Cole tries to pay with the money Sergei gave him, but the waiter tells him that Alexei has already arranged their dinner and that Sergei is waiting for them outside. Erin finds it strange that Alexei knows where they are. The waiter also gives Cole a strange red note that was in the bundle of money. Sergei takes them back to the hotel, and Cole tries to give him his money, but Sergei tells him to keep it. Cole and Erin's friends then join them, and they are taken to the much-anticipated escape room. Before taking them in, Alexei tells them that no matter how surreal things seem, they are safe. Alexei takes Cole's phone and connects it to the surveillance system so that it can be streamed to his fans, so that millions can watch. Alexei explains that they are being held in a Bolshevik prison where enemies of the state are tortured, interrogated, and executed. One prisoner who was sentenced to death is still in the prison. He had stolen the key to the cell and hidden it in the only place he could reach. Despite the fact that he has suffered extreme torture and deprivation, he refuses to hand over the key. Cole must release his comrades before the time runs out, or they will be executed. They are all blindfolded and taken to their starting positions in the escape room. Cole is placed in a cell with a dead Russian soldier and a table full of surgical instruments. The terrifying sight leaves Cole stunned and awestruck. As he begins to adjust to his surroundings, the timer starts, and he is forced to take action by following the clues. Cole discovers that the soldier has a cross on his stomach. After a moment of hesitation, Cole decides to rip the body apart and retrieve a key from inside the soldier's stomach. With the help of the key, Cole manages to escape his cell and confronts Aaron and the others who are falling into a dangerous trap. Aaron is locked in a tank that is filling with water, while Samantha is tied to an electric chair. Thomas and Dash, on the other hand, are hooked up to devices that could damage their limbs and eyes respectively. To save them, Cole starts a puzzle that is connected to Thomas and Dash's devices, but as he works on it, the situation gets even more dire. However, Cole successfully solves the puzzle and frees Thomas and Dash just in time. Over the loudspeaker, Alexei reminds the group that they only have 30 minutes left to save the rest of the crew. The three try to solve the puzzle to free Samantha, but as they get closer to the solution, Samantha begins to receive electric shocks that get even more intense. Thomas suggests giving up, but Cole insists on continuing. Eventually, Dash takes charge and frees Samantha by solving the puzzle. However, the group begins to panic when they realize that Alexei is not paying attention to their pleas to end the game. They begin to suspect that they are trapped in a serious situation. As tensions between Cole and Dash mount, Thomas draws the group's attention to Aaron, who is trapped in a glass tank that is rapidly filling with water. With a new urgency, Cole and the others frantically try to free Aaron as he struggles to stay afloat. Cole uses a gear to break the lock and saves Aaron just in the nick of time. When time runs out, Cole unlocks the exit door with the key left in the water tank, but instead of freedom, they find an empty, run-down room and evidence of violence. Seeing blood on the wall, they realize something is wrong and that Alexei is in trouble, which is why he stopped talking during the game. They manage to escape the room, but outside they are met by Lev, a goon from the club, who shoots Alexei's girlfriend, Victoria. Lev and his goons kidnap the group, and Cole later wakes up in a dark room with them. Lev makes it clear that he has no intention of showing mercy and reveals that he tortures and kills people for his darknet audience. Cole is locked in a small cell with a TV screen on it, and he can hear Aaron screaming for help from a vent. As the situation grows even more serious, Cole apologizes, but Lev ominously warns that he hasn't even gotten started with him yet. Suddenly, the TV turns on, and Cole is stunned to see the gruesome scene of Lev brutally murdering Samantha. His heart races and he struggles desperately to break free from his bonds, his desperation growing with each passing moment. Eventually he succeeds and escapes through the air duct, his mind consumed with fear and panic as he crawls through the tight, dark space. Cole's horror deepens as he watches in disbelief as Dash is dismembered to please Lev's perverted online fans. The fear of being caught deepens when Lev sees Cole peering through the ventilator. Cole's heart races as Lev's men approach, and desperation drives him to take immediate action. He crawls out of the air duct and hides, breathing heavily, praying for survival. When the all-clear is given, Cole somehow manages to get out of the building, but his relief is short-lived when he is confronted by Sergei. He is filled with anger and confusion as Sergei gives him mysterious instructions and car keys, and tells him to escape before it's too late. But Cole can't leave his friends just yet. He feels a strong pull in his chest, an inner determination to save them, and rushes back into the building to find Thomas. Cole and Thomas try to escape together, but their plans are thwarted when a guard spots them. Unfortunately, he jumps into an old elevator shaft, taking Thomas with him. Cole is shocked at the loss of another friend and breaks down in tears. Eventually he composes himself, and while trying to find Aaron he discovers that Alexei is actually in cahoots with Lev. He sees Alexei shoot Sergei, and Lev breaks away from Alexei. Cole follows him into the room where Aaron is tied to a chair. Upon seeing Cole, Lev threatens to kill Aaron. When Cole tries and fails to kill Lev, Lev shoots Aaron in the head. The guards chase Cole into another room, but he locks himself in just in time. Using another air duct, Cole crawls into a large dark room, where he finds Alexei angry at him for killing his friends. Angered, Cole beats Alexei to death. But in a bizarre ending, Cole learns that the entire experience was a prank staged by his friends to celebrate their 10th anniversary. Every aspect of the escape room was designed to shock and surprise Cole. The film ends with the lights turning on, with Cole's friends still alive and watching the scene before them in disbelief. Cole sits beside Alexei's lifeless body, stunned to learn that everything he had experienced was just a joke.